Improve your leg strength in 6 minutes a day. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years and I specialize in helping people with balance problems learn to walk again. In this video, I'm going to give you a 6-minute exercise class that you can do every day to improve your leg strength. So now we're going to do an exercise called marching. You want to grab the chair in front of you and you're just going to raise your legs up as high as they'll go. Now you notice I'm bringing my legs up pretty high. My knees are almost coming up to the back of the chair. You don't have to do them that high. If you're struggling with this, just getting your feet off the ground is good. This is both a balance exercise and a strength exercise. This works a muscle called the iliopsoas, which is the main muscle that lifts my legs up when I'm walking. It's a really important muscle, but it also works my balance. Because if you notice when I'm doing this, I'm basically shifting my weight and standing on one leg. So if you're doing this at home and you're kind of standing real still and doing this, try to grab the chair in front of you and really shift your weight while you're doing this exercise. You want to put all your weight on one leg and all your weight on the other leg and try to lift your foot off the ground as high as you can. I'm trying to get a little bit of clearance on here, but even if you're just shifting your weight, unweighting your leg, that's still a pretty good way to start this exercise. Now, if your balance is really good and you're feeling confident, you could also let go as you're doing this exercise. And of course, another way to make it harder is to lift your legs up a little bit higher when you're doing it. At any point during this 2 minutes, if you feel tired, feel free to sit down. You have the chair behind you. You can take a rest at any point. You can rest as often as you want. The idea is that every time you do these exercises, you're doing them a little bit more and resting a little bit less as you progress. For some people, the first time they do it, they may have to have one finger on that chair. Other people, death grip. But that's okay. Whatever level you're at, just recognize that you're starting at that level and you can get better. Over time, you can improve this. Okay. So our next exercise is called pillow squats. So we're going to use our pillow in our chair and we're just going to sit down and basically just stand up and sit down. Now, you can put your hands on your knees if you're struggling a little bit. You can also push off of the chair. You can use the chair to push yourself up and then sit down. You can use the chair in front of you. And if you're one of those people that's really strong and not as challenged by this, then just cross your hands in front and stand up and sit down. This exercise works your quads, your hamstrings, and your buttocks muscles. So all the big muscles in your legs. It doesn't really work your calves too much, but it works all the other muscles. Now there's a couple of things that you should think about when you're doing the exercise. One is whenever you stand up, you should bring your head forward till you see your feet and then stand up. So you want to bring your whole body over your knees almost to make it easier to stand up. And actually that's considered normal and like a good posture is to bring your body forward when you stand up. A lot of people that struggle with standing up, they try to stand up leaning back and they don't want to lean forward. And actually that makes it a lot harder on your muscles. You have to work a lot harder to get your body mass up if you don't lean forward. If you lean forward, it actually gives you a lot of mechanical advantage and it makes it a lot easier to pop up. Now, if you're struggling with this, you can always put another cushion or two behind you. Even 3 pillows is fine if you're struggling, because the reason you want to use the pillows is to let yourself do more repetitions. If you can only do 1 or 2 without the cushions, but you can do 10 or 20 with 3 pillows, I would say your muscles are better off and you're going to get more effect from it doing it 20 or 30 times with lots of pillows than doing it without anything. So don't feel bad about using some pillows. Okay, we just have a couple more to do and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. Now we're going to do an exercise called heel raises. You want to grab the chair in front of you and all you do is just raise up as high as you can on your tippy toes and then come back down. Now remember, this exercise is 2 minutes long and I don't think it's even healthy for most people to do this exercise straight for 2 minutes. It actually could make you overly fatigued in your legs. I'm going to do it that way just so everyone that's stronger at home can kind of follow along. And you notice I'm trying to go kind of slow with this exercise. You don't want to do this quickly because, again, we're trying to do it for 2 minutes, so you want to really pace yourself. Now, let's talk about how high I'm raising up. I'm trying to raise up as high as I can go, as high as my ankles, and legs will allow me. But even if you just get your heels slightly off the ground, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just barely raising my heels off the ground. That's actually fine. You'll work your muscles just as much either way that you do it. It's just that you have more range of, the more range of motion, I guess, the more of the muscle you'll engage. But if someone's not doing this, and a lot of people have trouble with this, they can't raise their heel off the ground, it's okay just to sort of tighten the muscle and try to do it. So you want to just try. Even if you don't raise up off the ground, you just want to try, relax. And the exercise will benefit you. With all these exercises, it's fine to take a break. You can sit down and take a break. You can just stand here and take a break at any point. Most people, really what they need to do is do a few sets of an exercise. So for this exercise, if you did maybe 3 sets of 10 with a lot of, like a 1 minute or half a minute rest in between, that would be great. And that would actually fill the 2 minutes fine. But for other people, they're really strong, they can let go and almost make it like a balance exercise where they're raising up and down. Now we're ready for the next exercise. I hope you found this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. If you would like more help with your balance, look in the description for a link to a course I created that can help anyone improve their balance at home.